we are sharing this aisle not just with Jess, but with...
I am the night.
So we are starting our trip this morning up to Winslow, Maine. It's a bit of a dismal day, so I'm very glad and starting to appreciate the fact that we got our tires on and our brakes all fixed. We have a very secure car to make this ride in, so that's handy because we're going to be on the road for about 5 hours. We expect to see a lot of wonderful adventures along the way, and if any of those come true, then we'll turn this back on again.
Oh, by the way, it's Cake and Whimsy.
Yay! Thanks, see you later.
There it is, the bridge to Maine. We're almost there. And by almost there, I mean almost at the border of Maine. We still have, I don't know, a couple more hours after we get into Maine.
A long slog.
We're almost here. There's the sign. We're in vacation land.
Vacation land! Alright, let's turn around now. So we're at Martin's now, which is a discount store in Maine, having arrived safely and me finishing my work requirement, and we're looking for adventures and discounts.
Weird things.
And weird things, because this is very much a place where you can find weird things. That's kind of interesting. I guess if you want to have a bakery conversation with your significant other, it takes a really long time. But you can each bake different batches of cookies and then say what you meant to say instead of, you know, just saying it. But sure, that's a thing.
And look, we have a great diet pan here because I don't really want to eat whatever's in that while it's looking at me.
Yeah, I would feel the need to fend off that bird before I dealt with anything in the dish. So yeah, fun stuff.
Hey Dan.
What, Jess?
Brilliant. I don't know what else to say about that other than it is genius.
Boxing laundry bag. So you hang it on your ceiling. You hang it on your ceiling and throw your laundry in it and then beat it up.
But it says hang over a door. That doesn't work. You'd just be hitting your door.
Okay, I would love to box my laundry, I think.
Right?
I think just based on that idea alone, it would be great. And only $8 to get in a boxing match.
But wouldn't that encourage you to not do your laundry for a long time to make it a real heavy bag?
Oh, you're right. I don't know. Something to think about. So evidently, Guy Fieri is sponsoring Chip Clips.
That tracks.
It tracks, but it's still kind of weird. There's a limit to putting your name on anything. And once again, Disney finds us everywhere we go. I see you hiding there, Minnie.
I'm looking at the price.
Oh yeah. Wow. Someone used to pay $149 for that?
What a savings.
Ha! Okay. Martin's never fails to disappoint.
What? How is that a disappointment?
I mean, Martin's never fails to delight and reward our diligence. This little beauty is called the Dapper Rapper.
I think it's Snoop Dogg's new name.
I think it deserves to be bought just for the name. So Jess found this one. Robin eggs.
It was buried in a dark corner for a reason.
Evidently, it's a convict bird who steals other birds' eggs and does unspeakable things to them. I'm not sure.
I assume he must at least eat them, right?
Maybe. I mean,
look at that face.
They look like the old malted milk eggs, and I would eat the heck out of those.
And there's a D20, so you know he's some sort of Dungeons and Dragons monster.
At last, a use for all your spare D20s. Martin's is the gift that keeps on giving.
I told you.
Look at this. Stranger Things Eggo card game. That may be the strangest Stranger Things merchandise I have ever seen.
For everyone who's a South Park fan and didn't know this was a real thing, The Margaritaville is real. What the heck?
I have no words for this.
I do. Sock monkey jumping out of a cupcake inflatable lawn ornament. The more words you have to use to describe it, the better it is.
All I can say by way of words is... And isn't that worth even more words? What is that?
Let me direct your attention to this house tray. So it looks like it's individual trays that you stack up to make a house.
What do you do with the trays?
I don't know. Stuff, jewelry, elastics, paper clips.
Hot Pockets in your toaster oven?
No.
No? They're
No,
ceramic.
maybe pins.
Oh, in your toaster oven?
Yes.
They're the exact right size for something in your toaster oven. Perhaps not. What's going on here?
I don't know. What is going on here, Dan?
So, this is our Inception video. Where Jess watches me watching Tim and Jen Tracker watching Tim and Jen Tracker. Woo!
I have to say, Dan's expressions during this have been priceless, and I'm sorry I wasn't filming it covertly. You would have thoroughly enjoyed it as I did. I'll get better.
So, we wanted to show you our loot haul today. I know we use the word loot in air quotes.
Get me my bardic loot.
But we actually did fairly well today. We had some weird things.
It went much better. So, there's a store in Maine called Martin's. I actually used to work there, and because of that, I have never been able to get the stupid jingle out of my head.
Sing it!
You should have bought it when you saw it at Martin's. On a loop. And now we just went there, so it's going to be on a loop there for the next week.
Did you buy it because you saw it?
We bought all the things we saw. No, we didn't. We showed you earlier in the video some of the stuff we saw, but we didn't show you the things we actually bought. First off, we have Original Mandala Designer Romantic.
Ooh.
They only had one option. The only option was romantic.
So,
looks like it'll be fun.
So that is that like a spirograph of mandalas?
Kinda.
Wow.
It looks interesting, and that was $7.99. That might have been the most expensive thing we bought today.
I feel like it was not.
That's true. Ooh, mixing bowls. Farberware.
Ooh, and those are, we bought those specifically because we have red bowls that are Pyrex that I am constantly threatening Jess if she uses any kind of metal utensil with that it might ruin them.
I just realized I was accidentally turning this into an ASMR video.
Left side, right side.
The air conditioner in the background is really helping.
You're getting sleepy.
Oh, and those were $6.99.
Ooh.
They're cheaper. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about these. And some of you...
What's it gonna be?
Well, here's the thing. Some of you, I'm going to be ruining a surprise if you get this in the mail eventually, but I think you're going to like it anyway. Mother's Day is coming up. So, our Mother's Day card...
What? That is not.
That is so.
You killed it, Mom.
Would you like to know how much we paid for this card?
How much did we pay for that, Jess?
25 cents.
Oh!
What?
That's
Quoi,
cray
quoi?
cray.
In French. Quoi quoi? That makes it classy. And for Christmas... Oh, I should get the one that doesn't have a sticker.
Can we make that a slogan?
Quoi quoi?
Qua qua.
Or
In
French
French,
makes it
because it's classy.
All right. For Christmas.
Let it snow, let it snow. You know nothing.
It's not even... No spoilers. All right, I think that's... Oh, not done with bag one. We got a lot of stuff. Oh, I've never used a fidget spinner before.
That is true. Jess is the anti-fidget. She spent decades of her life learning not to fidget. And then she got a phone with a thing on the back of it that lets her spin it, and she's become a fidgeter.
My first fidget spinning.
First
I should
ever?
do this on the left.
This is historical.
Right?
Okay, do it.
I feel like I did it wrong.
I feel like you maybe have to put a little more force
I was afraid
behind
it would
that.
fall off. See, like that.
Oh.
See, there was a reason.
Okay, up your skill game on this.
I don't. Ha!
Ah! There you go. Now you got it.
I'm not a good fidgeter. This is why I don't fidget. Stupid toy. $1.50.
Totally worth every penny of that as of now.
A sifter. Very exciting.
We don't have sifters, and because the metal ones always get yucky, I say that as a very scientific term.
We realize parts of this are still metal.
And our friends keep telling us it will make a difference in our fantastic cooking if we sift our flours, and I am not 100% sure they're right, but we're going to try it just to see.
And has a little cap on the bottom if you want to keep it in there when you're sifting. And convenient little measuring lines.
Oh, very nice.
And that was free. No, $3.99.
What?
I know.
Qua?
Oh, I'm excited about this one. A mini pitcher.
Oh,
It's so pretty.
Is that for throwing baseballs at in carnival games?
No, this is probably for eggnog. And more eggnog and a little bit of eggnog.
I want eggnog so bad right now.
I know, I want to go home just so we can have eggnog.
I even would take our version of eggnog, which is not
Our
the
version
typical
tastes like
eggnog,
eggnog.
but it's so eggnog.
And the price on this? $2.99.
What?
More ASMR.
Ooh, oh, you hear that? You have to say something in an ASMR video like, you're in an apothecary. Your plane has been sunk. I don't know.
I have a quick story about the next purchase.
Oh.
So Martins and I have a long history. I feel like Santa right now. Opening up bags of toys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not
Just,
the leaning
you know,
of the story
no
time.
spying on children and things. That's good. That's less creepy.
Why'd you make it creepy?
You said Santa. That immediately makes it creepy.
So Martins and I, after I worked there, I moved out of Maine, and you can only find Martins in Maine. Somehow, every time I go back now, there is always one ridiculous pair of shoes there. It's a different pair every time, but it's super ridiculous, and it's always in my size. I have to buy them. As long as they're going to have a ridiculous shoe in my size, and only one, it has to come home with me.
The slogan said you had to buy it.
Right? The first time, I called them my fairy godmother shoes. They're like muted gold pearl crocodile slingbacks with a big buckle on it. Another time I got Betsy Johnson cowhide with cow hair on it, purple leopard print stilettos.
Betsy Johnson is someone you have to make an exception for.
And today, molten gold heels.
I like that you called them molten gold.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, it looks like a Targaryen got a crown.
Now we have to put spoiler alert on it.
Really a spoiler, the way I did it. So, don't look at my feet.
Oh, don't look at your feet.
Don't
Okay.
Look at my feet.
Well, all right. Just give us that smiling face then. Da, 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 da.
All right.
Now can I look at your feet?
Yes,
Whoa.
now you can look at my feet. Look
All
at
right.
the shine on those.
Wow.
Those are crazy.
Okay, those are very, very reflective.
Those are insane. I can see my I actually can see my reflection in them. That's insane.
That is an amazing pair of shoes, and you could perhaps wear that to the Leprechaun conference where you will be the pot of gold.
Yeah, I have no idea what or where to wear these to, but I love them.
They are very fantastic, and once again, you saw them and had to buy them because
There was one pair, it was in my size.
that was the pair.
You had, I should have bought it when I saw it at Martin's.
Martins, you now owe us 50 cents for advertising.
And one back paycheck.
Yay! Ooh, there's a history there. Well, thank you very much for showing us the loot haul for the evening. So we are at the end of our special first day trip to Waterville.
Tomorrow we get to drive back.
Yay! I cleared up some of my work stuff today. I've got a little bit more to do tomorrow. We did a lot of shopping. We had our loot thing. We
Yep.
found way more than we thought we would have. However, we also had dinner with family. So we met Uncle Rick for dinner on
Yep.
your side. It's your
Yep,
uncle.
my uncle.
Had a lovely steak dinner and had some great conversation.
We did.
Just had a great time. And then we watched some YouTube videos. Because, yeah, that's what our life is like. So with that said, we're going to turn in for the night. And I think let's go
Frost the
the cake, maybe? I don't know. Maybe a muffin. We'll frost the cake.